For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death us do part.
And now you, Ms. Armonte.
I, Sophia Armonte, take you, Channing Creighton Capwell, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death us do part.
Could we have the rings? Bless, O Lord, the giving of these rings, that they who wear them may abide thy peace and continue in thy favor. Mr. Capwell.
Pledge and faith for our constant and abiding love. With this ring I thee wed.
To pledge in faith our constant and abiding love. With this ring I thee wed.
For as much as Channing Creighton Capwell and Sophia Wayne Armonte have consented together in holy wedlock and have declared the same by joining hands and by giving and receiving rings, I pronounce that they are husband and wife together. Those whom God hath joined together, let no one put asunder. See, you may kiss the bride.
Congratulations,
We did. You did.
Thank you.
I never thought this day would happen.
We're all together again. That's what we are. Finally, we're all together.
Don't I get to kiss the bride?
I'm so glad you're here.
It's a lot to me to see you, sir.
Rick, you're going to be happy again someday, too, like this. You deserve it, so you'll find it.
Well, Mom, I think it's time to get to the reception.
Social director that Pete's sake, what are you doing here?
What timing? Your wedding day.
Yes. It's a hell of a way to see you after all these years. It's good to see you.
Congratulations. What a momentous occasion.
Yeah. Come, meet my wife.
Hey, look, I didn't feel like it, but I'm very happy you came.
I wanted to be here. And I'm glad that Gina hasn't spoiled it.
She couldn't, but she sure tried, didn't she?
Well, your parents seem to have everything working out okay for them.
Yeah, they do. Never seen them this happy.
Ted, I think I'm going to pass on the reception, all right?
Well, you're right?
I'm just not in the mood, okay? And I don't want to bring your parents' party down.
All right. I'll just tell them we're not coming. They'll understand that.
No, Ted, I want you to go. Please, you should be with your family.
No, not if you need me.
I would feel worse if you didn't go. Have a good time, I'll see you later, okay?
What's the matter over there with your mother and father?
I don't know. It looks like an old friend of my father's. Why?
Oh, his face just seems so familiar.
Well, I'm glad you have something to distract you from Mason. Go ahead. Come Come on, contradict me. Tell me that I'm wrong, Jeffrey.
For the last time, it's none of your business.
He has every right to know you're his half-brother.
And why should that decision be up to you? Mason and I are the ones of concerns, and I don't want him to know. Now, you should respect that.
All right, fine. And should I also respect the fact that Mason's mother is dead and he doesn't even know why?
He will know. As I told you, I intend to handle it my own way.
Right, and in the meantime, you put me in the terrible position of keeping the secret from him.
Hey, I was put in some pretty compromising positions trying to save your hide. So if you care for me, if you have any gratitude at all, you won't interfere in this.
Jeffrey, I care about you a lot. But I've also known you a short time. I have a whole lifetime of love and caring invested in my family. I'm not going to turn my back on that for you.
I'm not asking you to.
I'll tell you, if you do one thing that makes me suspect that you're going to hurt Mason or anybody else in my family, I'll stop you. I swear to you I will.
So, are you ready for the wedding reception?
No, not quite. Rick, I meant what I said earlier about wanting you to be happy.
I know that.
I can never make up for all the special times and all the years we missed being together. But I'm so glad we can share things now.
Me too. I don't always show it. I know I haven't been the easiest person in the world to get along with.
No. You are so much a part of what's making me happy now. I love you.
The memos are waiting outside.
You've thought of everything, haven't you?
Daddy, I hope you don't mind that we took matters into our own hands.
My darling daughter, I have never been happier than I am at this moment. And I don't have you to thank for it. You have inherited the best of your mother. Little of me.
I love you.
I'll see if Mother's ready to be head out.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Julia. Come on in.
I'm sorry. I thought that they'd be at the reception.
Oh, no, there was a delay with the ceremony.
Oh, I hope nothing is wrong.
Oh, no, perfect, finally.
Oh, they look happy.
Yeah, they do. Listen, I'm glad you're here. Have you heard from Cruz?
No, I haven't, but I suspect that I will when he hears from Dottie.
Well, we can, oh, you're going to come to the reception, aren't you?
No, I'm not. That's why I just came. I wanted to
Oh,
bring a
Julia,
gift.
please, no. Please come to the reception. We'd all like to have you there.
Well, thank you, but tell me, what happened with the delay with the wedding, anyway?
Well, a little incident with Gina and a skunk. And...
No, I can't wait to hear that one.
Well, then you'll have to come to the reception.
I can't, Eden. I'm sorry. I've got work piled up.
Julia, weddings come before work. Please. You'll have a good time.
You know, after everything settled down, I think it was a beautiful wedding.
I don't think I've ever seen you beaming before.
Yes, you have seen me happier before,
Oh, when was that?
on our wedding day.
I think that the reception will get along just fine without me.
It won't have to, because you'll be there. Unless you're not feeling all right.
No, I'm fine.
Is everything okay with the baby?
Yes, everything is just fine, Eden, and you don't have to worry about me anymore.
Julia, there's something I don't understand.
What?
Well, you've been sort of standoffish lately. I mean, is it with everybody or is it just the Capwells?
Eden, don't you think that since I'm defending Jake Morton that I'm persona non grata?
Julia, if that was a reason to stay away, I'd have to also. I think there's another reason you don't want to go to the reception.
Haley, I can't just go off to the reception and leave you like this. Is it because of what happened with Gina?
Whatever happens to Gina, she brought on herself. No, Ted, I'm not in the mood. I'm afraid I would bring down your parents' party.
All right,
Well, what are you doing?
staying here with you.
No, Ted, I told you that I
Yeah,
think
I
you
know
should
you
go
told
down.
me that I belonged with my family, and I thought about that. And you're right. But you are the most important part of my family. Haley, you're my wife. Okay? Now I'm going to stay here with you.
It's your parents' wedding day, Ted. They're going to want to...
They're going to understand. Now, they care about you. The whole family does. Now, they know what you've been through. I can expect you to be at ease in a big crowd of people, okay? I mean, nobody's going to expect you to hang out at the Orient Express and just start coming up with clever conversation. Besides, I didn't want to go myself. So we'll just stay here. You know, I've been thinking about the two of us. I think we need to get out of here. What do you think if we were to just pack our bags and take off to Hawaii? Or the Caribbean? We could just hang out at the beach, go windsurfing, hiking, the whole bit. Hey, we just need to get out of here. Away from...
It's nice to think that, time or going away somewhere is going to make us forget all this, but it's not, Ted. We have to come back sometime. A man raped me. And every day, I wish it never happened, but it did. And there are times when I can block it out of my mind and I can concentrate on somebody else's life, on their happiness, but it creeps back into my head. And all I can think about is how scared I was.
Come on, don't you think this happens to me? I mean, I do everything in my power to just forget about this, think about something else, and I don't know.
Ted, if I don't learn how to deal with this on my own, I think I'm going to lose my mind. Now, I know you don't like it, but I'm going to see the counselor tomorrow.
Okay. If that's what you want, then we'll do it. We'll both go.
You mean that?
Yeah.
I know how hard that was for you to decide. Thank you.
Well, it's been too long in coming.
Ted, it's not that I want to. It's that I need to.
I know. Go ahead.
It's going to be the best thing for both of us.
Mama, Daddy, the limo's outside. It's waiting for you.
Now, wait a minute. We're a little gun shy of your limos because they don't always go to the places you say they're going.
Rick, you saved the wedding. Now will you save the reception and get this argumentative couple there?
All right, you two heard what the lady said. Let's go. Come on.
Hey.
Move in.
Julia. Victoria, hi.
Hi.
Mason.
Hi. Thanks for the champagne.
Why don't you drive to the reception with us? I'm sure I wouldn't mind if you two discussed business.
Thank you, but I really have some other things that
I tried to talk her into coming to the reception, but she won't budge.
Why don't you stay for a little while?
I suppose I could demand a consultation or something. I haven't been assigned any cases yet.
All right. I'll come.
Well, how did that happen? I didn't even have to get pushy.
Oh, never try to understand why a woman changes her mind, Mason.
Look, I've got my own car, so I'll just meet you there, okay?
Don't try to make a getaway now, Julia.
If you're about to go in there and tell Mason, don't.
You don't ask very much, do you, Jeffrey?
Only that you trust me.
Even though you won't return the favor?
And I trusted you from the beginning, Kelly. I put myself on the line for you, even though you held back a lot of things for a long time. But now I'm asking you, will you do the same for me? Yes or no?
Yes. For now, I will. But he has to know soon, Jeffrey, because I won't wait long.
You play very well, Jeffrey. You going to the reception?
You're Dr. Nicholas, right? Yeah, you're the one who hired me to work for you in the lab.
That's correct. And I understand you're doing a fine job.
even though you haven't much of a scientific background.
Well, I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is I'm supposed to be doing. But tell me, why did you hire me in the first place?
I knew you'd work hard.
Oh, you did, huh? And what else do you know about me?
I don't think that this is the time or the place for that discussion, do you?
You mean here on the Capwell grounds? It is rather a bizarre coincidence that we should meet you, don't you think?
I'm a man of science, Jeffrey. I don't believe in coincidence.
Hi, Pearl. That sign doesn't mean you.
Well, I don't understand. What's going on?
My mother and father got married today.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
No, they didn't know either. It was a surprise. We're having a reception, though. I'd really like for you to stay.
Oh, well, it sounds to me like a family affair, and you were certainly dressed for the occasion. I look like a disgrace. I'm just gonna duck.
Pearl, inside.
You got free champagne.
We got free food.
Show me the way.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You enjoy drinking?
This is a party. If that look means what I think it means, I would advise you not to be such a stick in the mud. It's an American expression meaning prig.
Oh, what? I'm a prig now because I don't care for champagne?
No, because you resent my having a good time.
Why do you always have to jump to the wrong conclusion?
May I have your attention, please? Thank you. Before this wonderful party goes any further, I would like to make a toast to the most beautiful, compassionate, understanding, and patient woman I have ever known. I married her for the second and final time today. To my wife, who is my life, Sophia.
Here.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank those who put this wonderful surprise party together. For was without your devious and stubborn minds, it never would have happened. To my family, Eden and Kelly, and Ted, and Mason, and Brick. And our newest member of the family, Tori. Thank you all.
Sophia, special delivery.
What do we got here?
I'm not sure.
Isn't that nice? Is there a card with it or no?
No, maybe inside. Oh, that's pretty. That's
Beautiful.
Oh, I
That's
say
just
so.
gorgeous. There's no card. Wait. That's so familiar. Do you know what that is?
This can't be a joke of Mason's, not at this time.
Mason, why? Why Mason?
That's his mother's favorite song.
Pamela?
Mm-hmm.
Daddy,
What?
it's time for the bride and groom to dance their first dance.
Thank you, sweetie.
We're all waiting.
Come on, put it down.
They really do make the perfect couple, don't they?
I wouldn't go that far.
So unromantic. You are.
There's a call for you, Miss Capwell. Cruz Castillo.
Oh, thank you very much. Guess this means he isn't going to make the party.
I guess not. I guess Cruz is hot on the trail of Jake's alleged alibi.
Mason, I don't really think that this is the place that we should be discussing Jake Morton's case.
You're quite right. It was gauche of me to bring it up. Why don't we cast it aside and trip the light fantastic ourselves?
Mason,
Are you rejecting me? Well, if we can't dazzle them with our footwork, why don't we at least have a little more champagne?
I don't really care for any champagne right now.
Is that another rejection?
I'm sorry, but I suddenly feel like I need some fresh air.
My fear is that I don't know if I did enough to fight him off.
Yeah, don't you say that. You're just confused, Haley.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So don't say it.
But I don't know, Ted.
I don't know if I had done anything to lead someone on. I try and think back, and I can't remember. I don't know, maybe this was all my fault. I mean, maybe all of this was my... Don't, please don't!
Pearl.
Hi, Kelly.
How you doing?
Well, I'm great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, whatever it is you say to the daughter of the bride and groom. Listen, I really didn't know that the two folds over there were about ready to get married. I just came and thought I'd get a bite to eat, and then your big sister, well, she insisted that I crashed the party, so that's
You
why.
crashed the party. You're a friend.
I'm a friend. Well, it was good to see you. Listen, I think I'll just mosey on.
What do you, come here. What? Talk to me. I just wanted to say I hope everything's all right with us, and we're still close friends and everything, right, Pearl?
Haven't we been over this before?
Yes, we have.
And?
And?
Yeah.
You know, my feet sure have been itching ever since that music started. What do you say we go have a dance?
Well, why don't you just kick them shoes off and let's go raise some disc?
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, wait.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Jeffrey, doesn't that sound familiar?
Should it?
Do you remember the time when I first heard you play the piano when you were staying with us? You said you were playing a tune that you just picked up. You couldn't remember where?
Yeah, I remember.
Isn't this the tune?
No. No, some of the phrasing is similar, but no. That's quite an ear you've got there.
I believe you have another slot in your dance card ready for me, don't you?
Oh, it's so corny, but I love it.
Excuse me, Jeffrey.
I can't, Alex. I'm sorry, but I'm going to marry Cece. I'll always love you. But Cece can give me the kind of life that I've always wanted. I need that. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. 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 Sorry.
Just trying to figure out why you've been evasive with me lately.
I'm not evasive, Mason.
Well, distant, whenever I've tried to talk to you the past couple of months.
I'm sorry if I've been preoccupied. I've been busy, you know, moving into my new house and with the new job.
I'm not looking for an apology. I just thought maybe you'd felt that I'd let you down after reneging on the deal the way I did.
Not at all. I think that you made the right decision. You and Victoria seem very happy, and we certainly couldn't have gone on the way that we...
Can I talk to you for a minute, please?
I'll leave you two alone. Excuse me.
Thanks.
No. No, you're not really going to pull that move. No way.
Every man at the party is furious with you, monopolizing the time of the most beautiful woman in the room.
You have 1 minute.
Thank you.
Dr. Nicholas, you have just won yourself a dance.
Oh, nice.
May I?
Sure.
Oh, wait, I thought you were playing.
No, I'm on my break, and don't you remember you reserved this dance for me?
It's been sweet dancing with you.
Pearl, what are you doing?
Has something happened with Haley?
No.
Well, what, Ted?
Well, I mean, it's not just Haley. It's me, too. Mason, everything has turned just completely upside down.
Well, rape is a tragedy, Ted. It's gonna take some time to deal with it.
I know that. And I'm trying, but... I mean, right now, my head is coming up with a lot of questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, I mean, I hate thinking like this, but I am starting to feel suspicious. I know it's crazy, and more than anything, I want to believe that it's wrong. I mean, I talk to her. I give her every opportunity in the world to have her tell me that it is wrong. I mean, all she has to do is just say it, and everything would be fine. But she doesn't.
Maybe Haley's not the one you should be talking to, Ted. Maybe you should get professional help.
Fine. You know,
Ted, I would do anything for you. You know that, but you saw how I dealt with Mary's death. I tried to drown my sorrows in a bottle and a phony faith healer. I am ill-equipped to advise you. I'll be the first to tell you that.
I won't bother you again, Mason.
Ted.
Would you please take your hands off me? Why did you chase me, drag me down here?
Try and stop you from making a total fool of yourself.
I only looked like a fool being dragged off the dance floor by a lunatic limey.
A lunatic? You are out there trying to make me jealous.
I was dancing with a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah, sure. You were dancing with a friend who happens to want to be much more than just a friend.
Oh, and why should that bother you? You know, I think maybe you've had just a little too much to drink tonight.
Me? You're the one who's into the champagne tonight.
I'd like to be amused, but I'm not. How did you get down here? 2 flights of stairs, I'm impressed. Ooh, 3, even more impressive. You know what, they've got this race in New York where you can go up and down the stairs in the Empire State Building. Maybe if you qualify for that.
Hey, will you please stop babbling?
Jeffrey, don't tell me you came all the way down here just to tell me to shut up.
I came all this way because I wasn't about to allow you to have the last word. Now, you admit it. You were trying to make me jealous out on that dance floor, right?
What?
You know you were. Now, you can admit it or not. Huh?
All right. All right, I'll admit it. Yes, I was trying to have a good time, and sorry, it will never happen again.
Oh, you are trying my patience.
Yeah, and you have gone off the deep end if you seriously think I was trying to make you jealous. I mean, you know, also make me angry by insinuating that I would use a friend to make you jealous.
So what? You absolutely weren't then? Fine.
Fine.
All right.
All right.
It's settled now, okay?
You're jealous.
I am not jealous.
Oh, right. No, you're not jealous. You dragged me off the dance floor, run down 2 flights of stairs like a lunatic. No, you're not jealous at all.
I am not jealous, and it was 3 flights of stairs.
What are you doing?
I'm getting off this thing.
Oh, between floors? This I've got to see.
And I'll merely push the next floor button, see, and get out there.
We're almost to the lobby where you're about to break something on this
I'm not
thing.
going to break anything.
Jeffrey.
I am getting off at the next floor.
Now we're stuck.
No, don't say that. We are not stuck.
Get out of here, let me do this.
I know how to do this.
I know how to do it. It wouldn't happen if you weren't so pig-headed.
Oh, you're calling me pig-headed.
Look at this. Me, always me to get us out of the mess. What are you doing? Jeffrey!
You're driving me crazy, you know that? It's time I did something about it.
What? What is that lovely smile
Now
about?
I know where I know you from, how I recognize you. Some very important magazines. You have been doing revolutionary research work.
Well, I don't know how revolutionary it is. But I have a policy never to talk about my work until it's complete. It prevents me from making too grand predictions.
I see.
However, I will be making an announcement one of these days. You know, I recognized you immediately also.
Oh, come on. Certainly not from magazines.
I have seen a lot of Sophia Wayne's films.
Oh, no.
Now, most of them dubbed in French and Italian.
I'm sure they're a lot better
No,
dubbed.
but I didn't go for the cinematography. I didn't go for the stories. I went for the star. Sophia Wayne. Certainly a beauty in any language.
Thank you. What's wrong?
Since the music stopped, perhaps we should too.
Oh, I guess you're right. Thank you.
And I see that your husband is already reserving the next dance right now.
Well, thank you very much. I know there are quite a few women in this room who would love to dance with you.
Actually, I've got to call it an evening. Good night. Lovely lady.
Good night.
Well, where's Kelly?
I think she went outside to get some air.
Yeah. She's gonna miss the pictures. Come, Lily.
Cut the cake?
Mm-hmm. Time to do that. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Pictures?
Oh, smile pretty.
All right. For you, baby.
Oh. Let me help you out, ma'am.
Okay. Oh.
Hello, stranger.
Hi, I was looking for you to dance, and then I got sidetracked.
And I think now, the next piece of cake should go to the other newlyweds.
Oh, Sophia, thank you. Well,
Oh, I...
Picture, we need a picture.
Wait.
No, I hate this.
Oh, come on.
Do we have to do this?
Okay,
All right,
yeah.
just one. Now it's your turn. Julia, are you done?
Hi. Earl, when did you get here?
I wandered in about a half an hour ago. I almost wish I hadn't.
Have you seen Kelly?
Yeah, I saw Kelly and I saw Jeffrey.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Story of my life, right? So how are you?
Oh, me, I don't know.
I mean, the sight of that right over there can't be too pleasant for you, can it?
Open this. Is that too big?
Look, Victoria and Mason are married, and I need to just face that fact, right?
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of that flying around these days.
Julie, I brought you some wedding cake.
Thank you, Mason. I think Victoria's calling you for some more pictures. I can feed myself, thank you. Well, if that's what you wanted to do, why didn't you just say so?
Oh, what I wanted. Hey, don't try and tell me it wasn't what you've been waiting for me to do.
If you believe that, you are a deluded man, old chap. I was just having fun. I mean, it's not my fault that you can't handle it and you fly off in this jealous rage.
I would not have become jealous at all if you hadn't been playing childish games with me.
Who's playing childish games? You're the one that's not being honest. You don't tell me anything, and yet you expect me to keep your deep, dark secrets. I am supposed to trust you not to hurt my family.
Look, I already promised you.
I know, I heard all this. Jeffrey, I just want you to get on with whatever it is before I can tell Mason about his mother.
Hey, look, she's my mother. She was my mother as well, okay?
I'm getting out of here.
Hey, look, if you keep on fiddling with those buttons, you're going to break this lift for good.
We're moving.
How do you do that? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. You've always had a knack of getting us out of emergencies. The small ones, at least.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies.
Go on, I'm not gonna stop. And if you plan on me following you, you've got a long wait.
The heart speaks in silence. Love is felt not heard.
All the single ladies, come over here. We're getting ready for the bouquet toss. Kelly? What happened to Julia? I thought you asked her to join us.
Oh, no, I was just making conversation. She didn't really want to talk. One of her moods, I guess.
Well, that can't happen now that you can work together.
No, it certainly can't.
Come on, Kelly. Come on. Mom's getting ready to go. Come on.
We ready? Ready. Okay, girls. 1.
Okay. 2, 3.
apologize, Edie. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I never wanted to hurt you. I didn't. All I wanted to do was explain how I was feeling, but then I get confused and all the wrong words come out. And
Look, you don't have to explain anything, all right? All you have to know is that I love you. And that's never gonna change. No matter what.
Party's over. Time to call it a day.
Mason,
What?
what were you and Julia talking about? Was it the Jake Morton case?
No, that was another case altogether. A probate thing, dull, even for lawyers.
Well, I think you could explain it to me and make it very interesting.
No, I'm afraid that would be beyond the capacity of even this silver-tongued devil.
Now, come on, try me.
Why the sudden fascination with the law?
Because I find you fascinating.
Well, I hope so.
And maybe because I'm a little jealous of Julia.
I'm sorry, Eden, I didn't hear you.
Hi. Oh, that's okay. I just talked with Cruz. He's found Dottie and he's bringing her back to Santa Barbara. He tracked her down to Las Vegas. I think that he's going to be able to convince her to testify for Jake. And Julia?
Yeah, that's good news, Eden. Thank you.
Look, I know you probably don't want me to bring this up, but are you okay about the baby? I mean, you want it, don't you?
Of course I do.
Well, you just seem sort of unsure.
Well, I know that it's difficult raising a child by yourself. And I've been through all that. I've thought about it, and I can handle it. Because I really don't have any other alternative. Because the father is not someone who's in my life anymore.
Is that the way you want it?
That's the way that it has to be.
Okay?
wait.
What?
I'm sorry. You
Honey.
touched me and it goes through my head. I feel like he's still here.
Do you take this man?
Do you take my hand?
Do you promise to love
You know something?
cherish me well?
You never look more lovelier than you do now. Never. I can almost forget. wait for this moment.
It was worth the wait.
Is this the time and place to have that talk?
Well, that depends on the topic of discussion.
But why don't we start with C.C. Capwell? Exactly how close a friend of his are you?
I'm as close a friend to the Capwells as you are, Jeffrey.
Why would you be jealous of Julia?
I guess I just feel left out sometimes. You know, the two of you have so much in common. You have a lot of the same things to talk about that I wouldn't even begin to understand. I guess I just wish that you and I could share everything. That's all.
Did something happen to upset you here today? Dad give you a hard time or anything?
Oh, no, no. I mean, in fact, this was the first time I ever felt I was part of your family. You know, the wedding was beautiful. The reception was terrific. Everybody had a terrific time. It's exactly the kind of thing that I always...
That you wish we had had.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to have friends and family and everybody wishing us well. Still, I'm so glad to be your wife.
That's what you want, that's what you'll have. I promise you.
Well, I better go.
Eden. I want you to have this because you're going to be the next bride.